Hello, hello, hello. Today's survival on purpose video, as you can see, is going to be a little bit or maybe a lot different. There's going to be no intro, no survival on purpose music from me playing the guitar, any of that, because I'm here in Las Vegas at SHOT Show, and my laptop is unable to edit videos. Donna, thank you, thank you, thank you for another wonderful job from Adobe. But anyway, today I thought I would kind of do something a little bit different. And I was talking to my friend Donna from ClickBelt. So ClickBelts is the longest running channel sponsor. They're just my favorite belts ever, and they're really good belts. So, and Donna and ClickBelts is a very small family-owned business, American business. So we're talking about American business and how things. A thing that happened last year that really impacted her business and a lot of other small businesses, and I didn't even know about. So if you want to support American businesses, this is going to be some good information, and I'll keep it brief. So we're just going to get right to it. So in May of 2021, about May, all the major platforms, Google and Facebook and all those, there. I don't know if it was from a legal thing or from a legislative thing, but they all opted people out automatically of what's called targeted advertising. And basically what that means is targeted advertising is they, based upon your viewing history and what you've clicked on before and your clicks and all that, they show you ads that would kind of go along with that, whatever your interests are. And a non-targeted advertising, if you opt out, that means they just show you ads. Now, this was kind of presented as a way to help preserve privacy. We're not because they're tracking your history and your interest. They show you, so they kind of promoted this as a way to preserve privacy. But as it turns out, and a way to minimize the ads too. As it turns out, I think anybody that thinks they're not tracking, if you're somebody that thinks that Facebook and Google are not tracking you no matter what you click, then I have some beachfront property in Arizona I would love to sell you, because it's obvious that they're continuing to track people. They have the technology to do it, and they're doing it. And I'll be honest with you. When I saw the little notice came up on my phone, says, whatever, do you want to opt back in or whatever? I said, no, I don't want to opt into that. I don't want to be inundating me with ads. Well, guess what? I still get ads, lots and lots of ads, and they're still tracking me. I know they are. But what happened is the targeted advertising was based upon your views, right? Non-targeted advertising is based upon whoever's the highest bidder for those ads, because you're still getting plenty. I still get plenty of ads on all my social media. I'm sure you do too. But now those ads are not necessarily related to what I need to see. And as an example, I got this ad that keeps popping up on my Facebook for Stacey Abrams. Well, I guarantee you that if they get showing me stuff related to my viewing history, then they wouldn't be sending me Stacey Abrams ads, because I wouldn't vote for her for dog catcher. So I'm just being straight. So, but what I found out from Donna is that now they're having to compete with these gigantic companies like Amazon, small mom and pop business, small family owned business. Now they're trying to compete with these people who have virtually unlimited budgets. And I don't know if you've seen a couple of times on the channel, I've posted a video, but it still goes on every few weeks or a couple of months or whatever. I get a notice from somebody that, hey, I saw this ad on Facebook for some off-brand, click buckle belt kind of thing that's got your video in there, and are you promoting a different company? And I saw, look, and it'll be one of the videos I made with a click belt showing the extreme strength or whatever, and it's some Chinese knockoff brand that is not a click belt. It's not a real cobra buckle, and they don't have my permission to use that footage, but it's on there. And if I contact Facebook, they'll take it down, and a week later there'll be another one up there, because there's a whole lot more Chinese than there are me. There's a lot more Chinese than there are most small businesses in America too. And Donna told me that when they made that change, her marketing budget to get one customer went up 8 times. Not plus 8 times. That's 8,000% or something. It's so now the ads that you're seeing are people that they aren't opted in to targeted advertising are based upon who's got more money. And that's really hard on small businesses, and there's a war, in my opinion, on small businesses already. If you look at the COVID that's happened and all the shutdown stuff, they're shutting down small business. But you look at Amazon and great big companies didn't really get shut down. It's the mom and pops that got hurt. So I think now more than ever, we need to support them if we want them to be around for us to be able to have that option and to have that choice. And it's not just about us as consumers, about the prices that we can pay, but it's also about the fact that these are people's livelihoods. These are part of our community, and not just from a good person standpoint. You want to help people, but if all these little businesses go away, these people have to just go to work for one of the big businesses, and it's at some point in time we're not going to have much competition. We're not going to have any choices, and to me that's a bad thing. I like to support small American companies when I can. That doesn't mean that I don't ever shop on Amazon or that I don't ever buy things from China, but I try when I can to support small businesses because I am one, and I like to support that. So just to cut to the chase, I think a couple of things you can do to support small business, small American business, if you want to, and if you think that's important, and I do. Number one is, if you're on Facebook or Instagram or the Googles or everybody's on Google, right? Everybody's using Google for search engine or whatever. Go find on your preferences and your things how to opt in to targeted advertising and turn that back on. And because I don't want to see any more Stacey Abrams ads, right? I just don't even like looking at it. It makes me mad when I see her face. So if you don't agree with that, well, that's your prerogative, right? It's America. So turn that on, and then also if the company that you're working with, especially e-commerce companies that sell online, that's not just little brick and mortar stores, if you can buy directly from them as opposed to Amazon or somebody, it really does help. I know that Amazon, for example, they work on the bid prices as far as showing stuff, right? Pay per click. So if you search on Amazon, a lot of times the first things you see are sponsored ads, and that's based on who will bid the most. So there's people, for example, I'm sure that if you search for ClickBelt, you might not even see ClickBelt first. There might be something else come up first because they bid more money on somebody else's brand name, and that goes on Google. It goes on all these platforms. If you have enough money, you could be the first person to search for somebody else's brand name, and to me that's just not fair. And then so if you buy direct, not only does it help the company more because Amazon takes a lot of the money that they would save, and if you want to buy from ClickBelt direct, you can also a lot of times save money because you get these coupon codes from manufacturers like ClickBelt SOP15. You can save 15%, which is the best discount, regular discount that they offer. Like SHOT Show discount was only 10%. So I've got a really good relationship with Donna at ClickBelt. They're really good people. They make their belts right here in the United States. They're very, very high quality, and they're just good people. It's a small family-owned business. So anyway, I'm rambling on here, and bottom line, if you want to support small American family-owned businesses, then opt in to targeted advertising and buy direct from them whenever you can. And I think I would really hate to see a lot of these small businesses go under, so the only place we can shop is Amazon or somewhere like that. And there you go. So that has probably nothing to do with survival, or it might have to do with survival of our way of life and our economy. But certainly there's we're not building fires or talking guns or knives or whatever. But I do think it's really, really important. And I was really surprised by that because I'll be honest with you, I thought, yeah, if I could do this, this is going to be good for me. I don't want them targeting me. But the reality is, I still get ads, and there's no doubt they're still tracking me. So I'm opting in, and I encourage you to do so as well. So tomorrow's video is probably going to be another ghetto video, I'll call it, on the iPhone because, like I said, I can't edit anything here. I've had some technical, we've had mic failures, we've had all kinds of stuff. I got spares because, be prepared, but I don't have a spare computer with me. So anyway, that's it. I really appreciate you watching Survival on Purpose, and I appreciate you supporting small American businesses because, man, they are the lifeblood of our country and our economy. And thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. And remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared and support small business. I'll see you next time.